Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's workout, you will need a Pilates ball, your body, and a mat, or just the floor. Let's get started in a seated position. I'm gonna give you a side view here. I want you to start seated on the ball. So if you could tuck all your 10 toes under, and then kneel on up, just take a seat onto the ball, right? Feel a little cushion, a little lift out of that pelvis. So you're gonna take a full breath in. Maybe you just rest your hands on your thighs. Just take a seat. Let the pelvis settle into the ball on the exhale. Soft belly or inhale, expand the diaphragm. The rib cage east to west, front and back. Nice long exhale out the mouth. Let those shoulders weight a little heavier. Another inhale. This time as you exhale, gently start to draw the navel back towards the spine as the ribs draw in and down. Adding on, inhale, expand. As you exhale, the ribs soften in, the navel hugs back, and feel those pelvic floor muscles pull up and away from that ball. Pause for that fullness feeling, that hold, and then let it go. One more just like that, inhaling. Exhaling, navel hugs back, the ribs draw in and down, pelvic floor lifts, hold. Good, let it go, breathe. Nice. From here, just place your hands on your shoulders. Give yourself some maybe movements of those shoulders, elbows reaching forward, up and down. Maybe you want to take those arms and spin them forward. Just getting a little more mobility in that upper body. Feeling really rooted in that pelvis, maybe a little twist to side. Don't worry, we're off those toes in a second. It's good for you. And eventually you'll find center and slowly release off that ball. Good. And then just take the ball into your right hand. Find an all fours position, so shoulders over the wrists, ball happens to be underneath the right hand, and you'll just take that right arm forward. Bend your left elbow, take a little twist to the left with your chest, tailbone reaching back into space. Exhale, draw it in. And then press into the ball as your left leg shoots back on your exhale. Rest the knee, reach the arm forward, take a full breath in. Exhale, draw it back in. Belly to spine, extend your left leg back, a little press into the ball, and then rest the knee down. And you'll do that 2 more times. So inhaling, spiraling to the left with the chest, back through center. Press out. 1 more, reaching out, twisting, coming back through center, extend the leg. Let's hold that leg extended, reach your right arm forward. This right arm's gonna reach all the way back. You're gonna bend your left knee. Maybe the ball taps your toes. Extend arm and leg away, and then scooping around, bring it in. Arm and leg lengthen, take a breath. Back leg bends, arm reaches forward, scooping around. Good, and you'll do 4 more. Lengthening back. 3 more. 2 more. Good, last time. We'll hold that bird dog, place the ball out towards the front end of your mat, keep that leg lifted, and once again, you'll reach that ball forward, bend your left elbow, and reach your left leg higher. We're holding and just breathing for 4. Hug your ribs in and down. 3, 2, 1, and kind of bring it all in. Good. Take a second. We'll do it all on the other side. So knees underneath those hips, ball underneath that left hand. From here, we'll send that left arm forward, rotate your chest to the right, breathe in. Draw it back in, exhale. Press into the ball, right leg shoots back. And down, inhale, lengthen. Rotate chest to the right, back through center. Push down to the ball, shoot your right leg out. I'm flexing my foot. I find it a little more engaging through the glute as you shoot your right foot back. Last one, plain. We'll add on after this one. Holding that right leg out, long and strong, left arm reaches forward. Let's reach that arm, swivel it back, right knee bends, tap, and lengthen out. Scooping around, breathing in, and lengthening back out. Keep doing it. Lengthening out, reaching it forward, scooping around. Good, just 4 more sets. So we're reaching it back, out, reach it in. 3 more. 2. Good, final one. Again, we're gonna meet in that bird dog. Keep that left arm reaching forward, just plant that ball down. Reach that ball forward, bend your right elbow, reach your right leg a little higher for 5. Hug your ribs in and down, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Really nice. Take the ball between your knees. One last thing on those wrists for a bit. Palms right underneath those shoulders, tucking the toes under. We're gonna hover those knees into this little bear hover. So neutral spine, shoulders down the back, wrap those armpits in. Good, take a full breath here. On the X, I'm gonna ask you to travel this, so push down to the palms, gently tuck the tail and send your tail back towards your heels. Finding a nice C curve through the spine. Then you're gonna shift the weight forward, back to neutral. And again, really scoop, curl, think nose to knees, and lengthen back. Try to keep those knees low. My knees just lifted, so really scoop. Yeah, so really feeling the pelvic floor. Think knee to nose or nose to tail. Curl 3. Round. Even those back ribs find the ceiling a little more. Last 2, 2, 2. Good job. One more. And rest those knees down. Awesome work. Let's take that ball out of there. Let's swing our legs around. Good. And from here, you can have your legs long or bent. Take a full breath in. We're just gonna gently roll on back. Keeping those collarbones broad, take your time. Good. Once you settle down to the middle of the mat, you can bend your knees one at a time. Feet planted down. Ball into both hands, float the legs to tabletop. Place the ball right in front of your knees, right on top of those thighs. So you're gonna take a full breath in. Heavier tailbone, you're gonna exhale, settle those ribs down and curl the head, heart, and shoulders up. So I want you to actively push the ball into your knees into the ball, and we're holding for a few more moments. Keep your gaze on your belly, keep the collarbones broad. Last 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, good. So now that we found that neutral pelvis, we'll just take the ball in front of that right thigh. Ball, hand to ball, good. And then from here, left arm can stay beside you. We're just gonna go into a gentle toe tap. So you're actively pushing the ball into your right knee and thigh as your left toes reach towards the mat. Exhaling to hinge, inhale back up. So you have this nice resistance to the right shoulder, right lat, right oblique, and right hip. Good, keep hinging for 3. Good, 2. Good, 1. And just right into the other side. So you're placing the ball to the left thigh, right arm down beside you, stabilize, lengthen, right, and back up. Hinging from that right hip, exhale. Inhale. Be mindful that those back ribs stay solid to the mat. Ease in the neck and shoulders, of course. Keep hugging the abdominals back as you hinge. Nice. Exhaling, last 3. Inhale to lift, 2. 1 more. And rest, good. From here, balls up. Once again, legs come to tabletop position. Squeeze those ankles, knees, and thighs together. This time, you're gonna curl the head, heart, and shoulders up and extend your right leg out. And back down, head rests. Exhale, curl up, left leg extends. And I'm aiming the ball to reach towards the shin, so we're not twisting here. We're just finding a little single leg stretch, maybe placing the ball on top of the shin. Inhale to rest it down. Exhale. I'm kind of pressing a little bit of pressure onto the shin. Yes, inhale, exhaling. Maybe for those last 3, the leg lowers a little more. Good, 2. 1 more to each side. And when you're done, you can just rest. Hug those knees into the chest. Good job. Ball between the ankles this time. Again, head stays down, arms can come alongside you. And we're gonna go in for those double toe taps. So keeping the ball between the ankles, engaging through the pelvic floor, we're gonna start to lower those toes towards the mat and then float them back up. You can float those legs just half of the way. Your toes don't need to tap the floor, or keep your toes a little closer towards your center, right? So the further you go, the harder it will be. Pay attention to that rib cage. Your neck and shoulders will tell you if you're doing too much. Good, use that exhale. Hug the abdominals in and down. 3, 2, 1 more. Good, pausing here, arms up. This time you'll curl out, arms and legs extend to your high diagonal, and they're gonna lower back down. Keep doing this, curling head, heart, and shoulders. Reach them out long and back down. So you have 6 more. Decide how low you want your legs to go. Maybe your hands need to be behind your head to support the neck. Do what's best for you. Exhaling, lengthen for 4. Nice, everyone. 3, 2, eyes on your abs. We'll all pause at the top, pausing it here. Turn out those side little squeezes of that ball. Only in, 6 in, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the squeeze, lift your legs up. Last squeezes of those balls, squeeze it. Only in, 7 in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest it down. Good job. Nice, let's place the ball between the knees. Quick little bridge here, arms long beside you. If you'd like a little change, a little physical challenge, lift your heels up to start. So hugging those knees in, they're nice and narrowing in the midline, curl your tailbone, and rise those hips up. So one long line from your shoulders, hips, and knees. Take a little squeeze of the ball. Exhale, articulate the spine back down. Maintaining those heels raised. Inhale to neutral, again, you'll curl back up. Nice, pausing here at the top, full breath in, space between the chin and the chest, and melt it down. Keeping those heels raised one last time, we'll meet up at the top. Good, holding it up, keep that little squeeze of the ball, we'll post those hips up an inch. Just up an inch, really rooting down into all 10 toes, but specifically the big toe ball mounds, good. Only up. So we're going for single hip raises in 4, stick with me, 3, 2, now we go right hip, up, left hip, up, right hip, up. Keep those knees hugging in. Yes, good, you have 5 more to each side. 5, squeeze one cheek, squeeze the other cheek. 3 more, 3. 2 more to each side, 2, 2, last time. You're even, those hips are square, recurl, and rinse the spine on down. Good, rest those heels down. Just take your right knee into the chest, extend your right leg up to the ceiling. Ball behind the thigh, just give it a bend. Elbows wide, keep hugging that thigh in, just extend from the knee and bend from the knee. So we're just getting a little hamstring stretch here. Maybe your left leg extends long out underneath you. The next time your right leg reaches up to the ceiling, release the ball towards the ceiling as well. Right toe point and externally rotate your right leg. Right leg opens out to the right on your breath in. Bring it back through center, and then the right leg crosses over the body to the left and returns back to center. And do that 2 more times. So open as much as you keep that left hip heavy, and cross, keeping that right hip down. 1 more action to the right. Pause at that action, slice the body to the left, then circle it all the way down to the corner of your mat and back up. So it's a full circle, crossing to the left. Circle it down, around, and lift it up. Good, 4 more circles here, keeping those hips, shoulders square. 3, active left leg, 2, 1 more, right leg at the top. Option to curl the head, heart, and shoulders up. Gaze at those square hips and reverse it. Open, exhale, cross, scoop, and lift. Inhale, open just slightly, cross, scoop, and lift. Left leg again, active. Good, 3. Eyes on your belly, 2. Last time, that right leg is up, hold it up. Maybe curl up 1 inch higher and lower it down. Nice. You can bend both knees, left knee into the chest, ball behind the left thigh. Give it a hug, extend them from the knee, bend from the knee. So elbows wide so that collarbone stays open. Last time. Left leg extends, point the foot, reach the ball up. Maybe that right leg extends. Turn out that left leg, it opens out to the left. Bring it in on your exhale, cross it to the right, keeping that left hip down. Back through center, one more. Fully to the left. One more to the right. Last time to the left. Cross and hold to the right. Little squeeze of the ball. You'll exhale, cross, scoop, and lift it up. Inhale. Lengthen it down, around, and lift it up. Use the breath. Inhale. Exhale to the top. 3 more. 2. Nice control. Quiet hips. Good. Curling up if that's an option for you. Check out those hips. Now we open to the left. Cross, scoop, and lift. Exhale at the top. Inhale, open. Exhale it up. 4. Keep digging that right heel into the ground. 3. 2. Last time. Hold it up. Maybe curl up a little higher and lengthen it down. Good work. Let's do a roll up with those legs long underneath us. Float the arms up. Inhale to prepare. Heels on the ground. Nod the chin. Very slowly roll it up. Take a nice dive over those toes. Great. Let's come to a tall seat. Bend those knees. I'm just gonna ask you to take the ball right at your low back here. So you can connect it to your back. We're just gonna roll onto our ball into a nice capital C curve. So nice hollowing the low abs. Chest is open, ribs are in and down, and then you'll just start to pulse back an inch and up an inch. Back an inch and up an inch. Good, really sliding those ribs down your belly. Good, and from here, I'm just gonna ask you to stay lifting that C curve and hold. Right arm is gonna reach back. You're gonna reach back and reach it forward, and then your left arm reaches back. Good, and then both arms tap the floor, and both arms lift back up to the diagonal. So you go right, look left, tap. Both arms down, both arms up. One more time, just look right, tap right, look left, tap the floor, reach those arms up, and just pulse up. Not down, just up from that heart. Last 6 up, 5 up, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Come on off of that. Good, so we're gonna lay all the way down onto our left side. When you're laying on your left side here, you can prop up to your left forearm, have the ball underneath the left side of the waist. Top leg is gonna lift on the breath in and lower back down. Again, right leg lifts, right leg lowers. So it's not about lifting the right leg up, it's reaching out to lift up, right? We're finding length through both sides of that waist. Good, ribs soften down. If your neck is cranky, just look down over that left shoulder. Nice, 4, 3, 2, leg stays lifted on 1, tiny little pulses up from that hip. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pause with that leg up. You're gonna reach it forward, tap the floor. Reach it up, tap behind. Up and over, tap. Lift up and lengthen behind. Good. So the hips stay quiet, keeping those hips stacked. Try not to reach that right leg too far back. Nice. A little lift through center. Up, reach forward. Up, reach back. Just 3 more to each side. 3. 2 more. 2. Good. 1 more. 1. And then just rest your right leg on top of your left. Bend your knees. Take the ball and place it right between those inner thighs. Good. So from here, I'm going to ask you to rise those hips up. Inhale, open those knees, and exhale, squeeze. Inhale, just a little lift of that top leg and close. Good. Just a few more. Really engage through the pelvic floor muscles here again. Supporting that low back. 2. Good. 1 more. You're gonna lift the knee only to get that ball out of there. Keep the knee lifted. You're gonna go knee to knee, toe to toe. Knee to knee. Keep those hips up as best you can. If you need to rest your hips down, take a little rest, get back up there. Good. 3, 2, keep reaching that ball to the ceiling. 1 more. And rest it down. Good. Rest those hips down, reach the ball to the right. Left arm up to the ceiling. Take a little counter stretch here. Good. and come on up through center. So what we're gonna do is take a quick little kneel. Step that right foot forward, externally rotated. Ball to heart center. You're just gonna hinge those hips back, chest reaches forward. Bring your torso upright, and then you're gonna just send your right knee by taking your whole pelvis, little lunge to the right, push off your right foot and come back up. So it's a hinge, one long line from head to tail. Bring your torso upright. You could follow that energy to the right, knee opening out in line with that second and third toe. One more time. Breathe in, breathe out. And then I'm gonna ask you to extend your right leg out so that all 5 toes are straight ahead. Heel in line with hip, ball at heart center. Take a full breath and you'll side bend to the left. And exhale, come up to tall. Good, keep going, inhale. And exhale and keep those bottom ribs closed. We're lengthening away from that right leg and returning back up to tall. A few more here. Reach away, one long line from head to tail. Good. 3, 2. The next one, you'll stay out there, hold it out, take a full breath in. You're gonna rotate your chest press to the floor. Come back through center, reach the ball forward, and back at heart center. Rotate to the floor. Good. And back at heart center. 3 more. Keep those hips pressing forward gently. 2. Last one. You'll reach the ball forward, hold and breathe for 5. Maybe that ball reaches over your head for 4, 3, 2, 1, and come on up. Yes, take your left arm down. Reach that right arm over your head, give yourself a good stretch. Knee comes down beside your left knee. And I'm gonna just take a little side rotation to the left, hips to the right, just opening up those right intercostal muscles. All right, let's do that all on the other side. So find that right hip, maybe right forearm if you're propped up. Legs extend to that diagonal line. Roll that right shoulder back, left leg lifts, it lengthens and lowers with control. Leg up and leg down. Good, neck is cranky, just look over that right shoulder. Keep those ribs softening down your belly. Okay, remember, we're thinking out to left. Good, 4, 3. Leg stays lifted on 1, hold it here, little pulses up from that hip. Just 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold that leg up. It's gonna sweep forward, tap the floor, breath in, lift it up. Left leg lengthens back, breathe in, exhale, lift it back up. So we're just tapping up and over, imaginary cone or a ball. A cat, a dog, a little baby, up and over. Good, up and over. Keep those collarbones broad as that leg moves forward and back. 3, you got this. 2, nice, 1 more to each side. And then you can rest the legs, bend the knees, ball between the knees, kneeling side plank here, so lift those hips up. Top knee lifts just a bit, opening up through those hips. Exhale, pelvic floor. Inhale, a little lift of the knee, expanding the ball. Exhale, hug that ball in. Okay, just a few more here. Keeping the feet together. 2, 1 more. Good, lift the knee, only get that ball. Press those hips forward, again, knee up. You'll lift that knee and internally rotate it, and toe to toe. Knee to knee, and heel to heel. Yep, just a few more to each side. Keep reaching that ball up. Don't sink in that right shoulder. 3, you got this. 2, last time. And rest. Ball to the left, right arm up. Take a side bend. Big breath here. Soft shoulders. And come up to that kneeling position again. Left foot stomps out to the left. Externally rotated. Ball at heart center, hinge those hips back. Take a breath. Exhale, arrive up, and then send the pelvis, the knee out to the left and back up. Hinging, breathing in. Exhale, rising up. Go left, pelvis left, and back up. 1 more time, inhaling. Exhaling. Good, ball at heart center, lengthen that left leg out, all 5 toes straight ahead. And here we go, a little tuck of that tail, side bend away from that left leg, and return it back up. Lengthen away. And up. A few more here. I'm squeezing that ball every time I come up. Exhale, up. 4. Keep those bottom ribs closed. 3. 2. Away from the leg. Hold it out on 1. Again, we'll rotate just our torso to the right. Back through center, ball forward, and back in. Twist. Center, lengthen out. Back in. 3. 2. Good. Last time. Meet with that ball forward, hold and breathe for 5. Maybe that ball reaches up over the head for 4, for 3, squeeze your butt, 2, 1, and up. Right arm down, sweep that left arm over your head, take a big yummy stretch here. That left knee comes down besides the right. I'll take that little side bend, hips to the left, torso, hands to the right. Good, nice work. So, we are just gonna lay on our stomachs for a moment. You'll place the ball right below your sternum. You'll prop up to those forearms, all 10 toes lengthening long behind you. And just push down to those forearms, feel broad across those shoulder blades here, right? Wide shoulder blades across those ribs. Roll your heart forward, just give yourself a little extension here. And then use that exhale to find neutral. So slight tuck of the chin, low abs drawing in. Do a little knee kick here with our right foot. Kick it 3 times, and then point, lower it down. Little knee stretch. You're gonna kick, 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 and point, lower it down. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. Really strong through the shoulders. Stillness through the pelvis. Good. A few more to each side. Let's do 2. 2. 1 more to each side. Hug, hug, hug. And hug, hug, hug. Good. Tuck your toes under, draw your low belly in, push down to those forearms, and ask you to find a little forearm plank here. All good if the ball rolls away. Just keep the torso long, roll that heart forward, heels stretching back in opposition. 1 more full breath here. Stay strong. And you can rest your knees down. If the ball is still there, just reach the ball forward. Take a child's pose. Nice work. Roll up to seated. We'll just finish with a little more core. This time, you'll place the ball right at the base of the shoulder blades as you roll down. And then you'll interlace your hands behind your head. Feet down, knees bent. You'll take a full breath and let that head fall back here. Good. Just take a moment. Let those elbows maybe open wide. Let those ribs expand. Good. So I'm going to ask you to flip those elbows up. Settle those ribs heavy into the ball, and you'll curl the head, heart, and shoulders up. And then inhale, lengthening the head back into space. Don't think down. Think back. Exhale. Settle those ribs down. You're curling up and lengthening back. Good. Just connecting to that breath again. Belly button to spine, abs drawing in and up as you curl. If you're adding on, follow me. Right leg to tabletop when you exhale, curl up. Back down, and then left leg to tabletop. Right leg up, exhale. And left leg up. 1 more to each side. The next time you curl up, we'll stay up here, right leg to tabletop. Reach those arms forward. Maybe your left leg comes to tabletop. Good, and we'll repeat that single leg stretch. This time, bring that right knee into your chest, left leg long. Take a full breath in, and on your exhale, switch. Stay at the base of those shoulder blades. Keep reaching through that bottom leg. Good, inhale, exhaling. Nice. You could certainly stay here as a finisher. If you'd like a little more, you're gonna start to rotate. So hands behind the head, or alongside the head as you twist. And you twist. Inhale, exhale. Good for 6. Whatever you got left in that tank, let's go for 5. Keep going, 4. You got this. 3, stay out. 2, 1, and done. Feet down. Maybe extend those legs long underneath you. Take a full breath here. Again, if you need your head supported, or just roll off the ball, I'll meet you there. If you're here with me, just take one more full breath in. Settle, soften on that exhale, let it go. Pick a side and you'll gracefully roll off to one side and prop your way on up. Good. Take a tall seat. You don't need that ball anymore. Hands can rest on your knees or thighs. Shut your eyes. Big full breath in through your nose. Nice cooling exhale out the mouth. One more full breath in. Nice exhale, let it go. Chin to chest. Nice work, everyone.